What's up, everyone? I'm the Blue Nomad, your host for the evening, and we're going to do one of my favorite things that I've thought about for a very long time, and that is let's venture back into my childhood. Welcome to the show. The point of this show is called it's a Sonic speed read. The point is we're going to go through the old school Archie comics one at a time. There are 278, so it will take us forever to do this, but I collected most of these as a child, so I'm going back through and I'm reading every single one that I have, and the ones I don't have, I'm going to find. All right, and we're going to give everything a ranking from 1 to 5. 5 is perfection. It's going to be an S rank. And so let's get to it. Sonic 1, my childhood. All right, that's the cover right there. See it? That's beautiful. All right. I like the big bold print. I like the action cover. I like Sally with black hair. All right. Yeah, I like a lot of that. All right, so let's go on. All right, so let's figure it out. Let's say so. The plot for these are corny as can be, and this one is no exception. So basically, the Robotnik is presented with a robotic plant called the Krudzu. Krudzu, and the Krudzu likes to spread and destroy, and it wants to destroy Sonic for him. So Robotnik plants this plant all throughout not whole woods, nope, the great woods, nope, whatever it's called. Anyway, the woods that they're in, it's been so long since I've read these. And so he plants it everywhere. Well, Antoine, one of the freedom fighters who gets his shine, is tired of being ignored by Sally. So he goes out to pick plants, some plants for some flowers, of course, because he's a romantic Frenchman. And of course, he gets caught up in the Krudzu, and Sonic has to save him. So Sonic is very self-referential in these early episodes. Like as you can see here, he's like, dude, it's time for me to do stuff. This is my comic book. It's still called Sonic the Hedgehog, right? All right, so he gets out there. He sees Antoine completely tied up. And then he frees Antoine. Tails figures out that if you pour some water on the Krudzu, because he went and watered it, it destroys it. So Sonic's like, give me a water hose, I'm going to do this. All right, and then everybody's like, no, it's going to rain today. Don't even worry about it. It'll solve itself. So Sonic doesn't even solve the problem in this issue for his first issue. So it was a joke. It was supposed to be funny. It wasn't. So one-liner after one-liner in this book. I was 12 when this thing came out, and even I thought it had too many puns. However, I still read it 100 times because there was nothing like this. Nothing. So we can move on now because, wow, that was not good. All right, so this one is only a slightly bit better. This one is where Sonic gets called to investigate Robotnik in Casinopolis. So I remember popping loud for this because I was playing Sonic 2, and I was very excited because they mentioned it. And so he gets attacked by the Orbot and gets knocked out. So the Orbot shows up, debuts, knocks out Sonic. He's never seen anything like it before. So after he does, Robotnik, instead of murdering him like any good villain would do, Robotnik decides instead to put him inside of a pinball and shoot him around inside of a big machine, because that's what you do. So he's trying to torture him a little bit. Sonic gets free because Robotnik gets distracted because somebody actually wins money at Casinopolis, and he's like, that's not going to happen under my watch. So Sonic gets free, plants a bomb, an actual bomb inside the casino where people are gambling, and blows up the place. So that was kind of a plot hole. But this one's better. Not Sonic becoming the Unabomber, but this is better. But it's still so bad compared to what this comic book becomes. So if you're reading these early issues, you can do two things. Number one, stop and just go to like issue 20, and then good luck. Or two, you can power through, see how terrible these are, and just wait for the perfection to come. So we'll see how that goes. So now that we've looked at the comic, we've looked through it, now let's put a score on it, tie it up, and send it off to bed. All right, so the things I liked about it is the return of the Freedom Fighters. Honestly, for me, this is a throwback. This feels good. I love seeing the old school retros. I love Rotor being called Boomer. I love seeing Antoine at this form because later I know what he turns into. So all of this is very epic for me. I love the shout outs to the games, the Orbot, and the Casino Night Zone. I love any sort of connections between things and Easter eggs that make me feel good. However, the plot, the one-liners, all of it. There was like 37 puns in this. It was rough. So, no. And then, like, I know what this comic is going to turn into one day. Like, the amazingness that it is. So, like, reading these early ones is hard for me. Very hard. So, I've said some good. I've said some bad. Let's see what happens when I press this button. All right, I'm going to give it a 1 out of 5, which gives it a rank of D. So, thanks. I appreciate this. I know I sound harsh, but honestly, it's because I love this comic so much as it goes on. And you'll see in my later ones just how high these scores can get, because this is peak Sonic. It's just so good. Let's go ahead and shut it down for now. So, remember, stay true, stay blue, and God bless. Peace.